to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world, New York City. Yes, you know New York City is the city where rats pay rent and pigeons walk like they own Wall Street. But this week, New York City is so great because we did something. The Democratic Party in New York City just did what no Nollywood scriptwriter could have predicted. Yes, they nominated by election a 33-year-old Ugandan rapper, Rohran Mamdani, as their candidate for mayor in the November 2025 election. Yes, so from Kampala to Gracie Mansion, this man skipped the visa line and went straight to the ballot box. He beats the likes of Andrew Touchy Pomo, Brady, I control nothing, Landa. If he wins, he will become the first Muslim, the first African, and wait for this, the first ex-rapper to become the mayor of the greatest city in the world. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? Mamdani, watch him rapping.
Even your nyumba's not too far. You're meeting someone, the strip is even cheaper than sambusa.
Hey, yes, the man didn't have to go far to learn how to rap. After all, when he was born in Uganda, Yoweri Museveni was already president. And guess what? Museveni is still the president of Uganda. That is not a term limit kind of thing, you know. It is more like life sentence with beats. Watch Museveni rap.
You want another rap?
Yes,
you want another rap?
Yes,
you want another rap?
Yes,
you want another rap?
Yes, you want another rap? Yes, Saba. You want another rap? Yes. We prefer rap with time limit. Time limits, you know what I mean? Yes. Now, New Yorkers, we are buzzing about this political plot twist. Even President Donald Trump chimed in from his retirement home / tanning salon in Florida. He jumped on Truth Social, yes, that social media app where fake news goes to become folklore. He called Mamdani a communist lunatic. Hey! You can't make this up. I mean, that is rich. Coming from a man who once tried to buy Greenland and call it Trumpistan. Hey, that would have been a good name, you know? Trump said, I quote, Democrats have crossed the line by elevating a 100% communist lunatic. We have had radical leftists before, but this is getting ridiculous, which is ironic, coming from a man who once flirted with Kim Jong-un, praised Putin, and tried to overthrow an election with people dressed like they were going to Comic-Con. Also, Trump said, and I quote, he looks terrible. Mr. President, I know you spray tan all over yourself like expired Fanta. Let's not talk about appearances. You know what I mean? Let's pretend. Listen to the president.
You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Exactly. My people, that's New York. It's in the blood. Whether you leave or come back, it's in the blood. But we New Yorkers understand the president. We don't trust anything that sounds like socialism unless it comes from Bernie Sanders, who ironically was born in Brooklyn. But he looks like your grandfather who tweets like Gen Z. You know what I mean? This is the issue. This is the issue for us. Taxing the rich to take care of the poor is blasphemy. Not in New York. It's not in New York character. We prefer our billionaires untouched and our subway stations flooded by homeless people. Sasha! Tweet that out. New Yorkers don't do socialism. You know, we do sarcasm. Yes. That's what we do. And if you are still wondering what's going on, you don't get it, join the choir and sing along.
Amen. Groshi is a glory. Angoli, I wanna give us. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, the one in man. You are to our Lord.
Oh, before we go, there's breaking news. I'm hearing that former governor of Kano State and the chairman of the APC, the ruling party, has resigned. Hey, Abdullahi Ganduje Gandola has resigned as the chairman of the APC. He gave a reason. He said due to health reasons. Could it be? Is it that Tinubu was about to go after corruption? Remember that video of him collecting dollars and putting it in his shokoto? Show them the video again for those who do not know. Yes, the man resigned. This is the man who was ready to capture Anambra State and all the states in the south for Bola Tinubu. What happened? Could this be a plot for him to replace Shetima as the vice president when Tinubu announces his running mate for the next election? Is that what is happening? Come on, think about it. Wouldn't that be a coup? Could it be that finally Tinubu is about to move? These people, all those people you see, all of them, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about you. It's all a game for them. Politics is a game. It's not about human lives. That's why they don't care what's happening in Benue State. They went there to dance. They went there to celebrate. Everything is politics. It's a game. In other news, we heard that Nnamdi Kanu won in a Kenyan court. Yes? A Kenyan court ruled that what Nigeria did by abducting him and taking him to Nigeria is illegal. They fined Nigeria 120 million naira. Hey! Do you think that will mean anything to people who run Nigeria? Nah. No way. That's not it. In other news, we had that Wike, the godfather, has reconciled with his godson, the governor of Rivers State, the suspended governor of Rivers State, Fubara. Yes, they've reconciled, and Tinubu has agreed to bring him back as governor. You know, under one condition, and that condition is that the man will not go for second term in office. Can you imagine that? You see, and there were people who were fighting on both sides. Can you imagine how they felt when we say, leave these politicians alone? Don't fight for them. They know what they're doing. They will settle their differences, but people don't understand. But I know some people were paid and now they have to lick their vomit. You know what I mean? They have to lick their vomit. Anyway, that is settled, and now we have to deal with Wike and the amount of land. $3.6 billion worth of land, Abuja land, that he basically signed off to his son. Yeah, his people are denying that, oh, that's not true, that's not true, that's not in Maitama, that's not in Asokoro, but there were land signed off by Wike to a company, a new company that came into place when he became the minister for the Federal Capital Territory. You see, corruption is so endemic in Nigeria. They don't care, they don't fear. Wike was telling people, there's nothing, nobody, I don't care, nobody will do anything to me. And being that he knew what Tinubu did in Lagos, this is what we do, this is the culture. And it continues. It's only you. You, the people, you are the ones they laugh at. They know you can't do what they did in Kenya. They know that you can't. You can't challenge them. You make noise today and everybody forgets about the story and move on. That's it. That's why they do what they do. That's it. Nothing else. Meanwhile, one more story out of Nigeria. Did you see Peter Obi talking about the destruction of his family, business and house in Lagos. Take a look.
The land they own for over 10 years, belonging to them, that some people just jumped into it and said they are the owner, that they have cut injunction.
Yes. Now, people are picking holes, picking issues with that. Is it the Lagos State government? Is it the court? There was a court order that says that this house must be brought down. Why? You see, all this is a waste of time. We have told you that the best thing is to embrace best practices everywhere in the world. That's it. You refused. You refused. You're just finding excuses. There is no reason why you can't exhaust all available legal means before you go and bring down a house. You can't do that. And of course, when you talk about paying compensation, people say, oh, let the court enforce a compensation, force them to pay compensation to the Obi family. Where has the courts done that in Nigeria? Real compensation that will take care of what it will have cost to rebuild a house. Where? Nonsense. Anyway, that's all I have today for you. I'm coming back slowly, I'm coming back. I'll tell you what happened when I went to Nigeria. Yes, next time. Until then, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose. You heal yourself. Thank you. Yes, I was at the Emir of Kanu's palace. Oh my goodness. You have to see this. I'm telling you. Next week.